YouTube, this video is going to be a try it with me video. I went to Sephora yesterday and I picked up a sample of the new NARS Radiant Longwear foundation, and one of the makeup artists did match me to the shade Macao. In the store it looked perfect, but of course the lights in the store are not the same as the lights when you're outside. So I am sitting in front of my window and I wanted to try it. The foundation is $49. Now normally I don't buy a sample, but because this is a little bit on the expensive side for me, I wanted to try it first to see if I like it. And we shall see how good the match is and what I think of the foundation. It is supposed to be a medium to full coverage foundation. It's supposed to match all, be good for all skin tones, from sensitive to combination and everything in between. And it is supposed to last for 16 hours. I will not be wearing this foundation for 16 hours because of course it is about 2:50 in the afternoon and I'm just kicking around the house and I wanted to try the foundation on camera with you all. So since I have tried to do this video before, I have already put my primer on, and it is the IT Cosmetics by Pores primer, which I have had for a while, and my skin is ready. So the first thing I am going to do, and I need my Mario Badescu here, is to try it with a buffing brush. And the brush that I'm going to be using is the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. And on the other side of my face, I'm going to be using the Real Techniques sponge to see if there's a difference. So let's go. I am going to apply it the way I always do, and she did give me a generous sample. I'm going to apply it the way I always do, and that is just to kind of dot it on different areas of the face. And hope that I did not put too much on. I am trying my best not to drip any foundation on my sweatshirt because I've been messing up clothes lately with putting foundation on them. So I'm trying to be careful here. So I am just going to spray my brush one time with the Mario Badescu spray. And this is the aloe and cucumber and one, the green one. But let's see. Now, so far to me, and my mirror has a little bit of a mist on it. Let me wipe that off. So far, to me, this seems more full coverage than medium coverage. When I'm first applying it, yeah, this does look more full coverage. Like I can't really... You can even see on my lip there where it took some of the color out of my lip. But I am not like seeing anything of my skin under it. You can actually kind of see the difference in each side. It is looking slightly orange to me, but we shall see once it oxidizes, if it oxidizes, if that is going to make any difference. So I think I did good with this one coat. I don't think I need to apply like a second coat on this side. And I actually like the finish of it because I don't like completely matte, but I don't like completely dewy foundations. So this one looks really good. It's actually making me look rather flawless on this side. Alright, so that is one side with a brush. And the other side I have already wet my Real Techniques sponge. So we're just going to sort of dip our fingers in. I may have a few days of product in here and I can kind of wear it to work and see how I like it. throughout the day at work. And I will try to come back. Like I told you, it was $2.50 when I started this. I may try to come back at some point during the day today and let you know how I like it. But my freshly washed Real Technique sponge, we shall see how it applies with this one. I am thinking that this is going to be more on the medium side, simply because I feel like I'm kind of thinning the foundation out with a wet sponge. And yeah, this side does not look as full coverage as the right side. Which to me means if I want full coverage, I know I use a brush. If I want medium, like everyday natural, more natural coverage, I'll use the sponge. So this is what it looks like, much more natural to me, and I can see the difference in the coverage. Much more natural on this side when I use the sponge. I kind of like both ways of wearing it. You still get like the same natural finish, like not too dewy, not too matte. You still get that finish, but you can tell there's more medium coverage on this side and more full coverage on this side. Excuse me, because I don't have my glasses on, so I have to put my mirror kind of close. I think also that I may need a concealer when I'm using it here, and when I'm using it with a brush, I may not need a concealer as much. But that is it. This is what the foundation is looking like now. I am actually going to try and even it out and put another layer on the sponge side just a little bit and buff it out with the brush so it can look more even. And I have a few more videos that I want to do today, so we'll be doing the videos, and I'll try to remember to come back and let you know what this foundation is doing. This is super flawless. That I do like, and I think she did a pretty decent job of matching me. I'm looking at my neck and then I'm looking at my face, and they're very close, especially on the side where I use the Real Technique sponge. But alright, I am actually going to set this with powder because that's what I normally do when I put a foundation on. So we're going to try it the way I normally wear my foundation. I'm going to set it with the Laura Mercier Medium Deep Powder. And this is this Morphe E1 brush. And we are just going to set it with a little bit of powder. Put the rest of my makeup on. And I'll try to come back later, like I said before. Really powder in here because this is where I normally, right across here is where I normally get oily with any foundation. So alright, so that's that. This is what the foundation is looking like now. Actually slightly more matte. I think I actually like it a little bit better without the powder. I am just afraid of transfer. So I'll be back, you all, let you know how this foundation is working. But this is my first update for the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I always want to say NARS Creamy Radiant something, but the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. When I did my makeup earlier, it was $2.50 in the afternoon. I am looking at myself in the mirror now. This is actually, it's looking kind of matte to me now. A little bit more matte than it is natural. I have no oiliness around my nose. I don't see where the foundation is breaking down anywhere, even in the areas where I normally have some darkness. It's still covering very well. It's comfortable, lightweight. I don't feel like I have a mask on. But the only thing is, to me, it's looking more matte than it is natural, which is okay. I don't have any flakiness or anything on my skin, so it's not picking up any flakiness. I can kind of see my pores a little bit, but not very bad. So far so good. I'm still liking it. It didn't really change color at all. Like, it didn't oxidize. The color that I put on is the color that I have on now. It is looking very natural. When I look at my jaw area and my neck, it matches very well. So kudos to the makeup artist at Sephora. She does a good job of matching me. So far so good. So I'll come back one more time, probably somewhere around 10 o'clock tonight, to let you know my final thoughts on this foundation. This is my second and final update for the NARS foundation. It is 9:20. Let me hit this.
It's 9:24.
9:24. And this is what my foundation is looking like. It continues to look very matte. My makeup still looks fresh, like I just did it. Granted, I've been in the house all day and I haven't really done anything. It is still looking really matte. It is still looking really full coverage. I don't see where it is breaking down at all. Even when I take my glasses off, up under my glasses, I don't see where the foundation is breaking down. The application that I put on today, I will say it is a little bit more full coverage than I normally like, so I would probably use my Real Technique sponge or a beauty blender or some kind of beauty sponge to put it on so that it's more medium coverage and not full coverage. I do still like the foundation match. Like I said before, it has not oxidized. The color has pretty much stayed true, and I don't feel like any heaviness. My skin feels a little slightly dry, though, I will say that, but nothing that I would like worry about. But that is it. That is how the foundation has lasted for the past 6, almost 7 hours, something like that. And I like it. Will I spend $49 on it? I don't know. What I'm going to do is try the Fenty Beauty. That one is only $34, and see how I like that one. It may take a minute for me to spend $49 on the foundation, even though it's really nice. That's it, you all. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.